unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. It was the age of gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of gamers
Do you support the way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all human beings are created equal.
we are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. It was the age of gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of
Do you
gamers
suppose the
represent...
way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all human beings are created equal.
We are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. It was the age of gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of
Do you
gamers
support the
represent...
way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all human beings are created equal.
We are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of
Do you
gamers
support the
represent...
way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish that's served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all human beings are created equal.
We are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. It was the age of gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of
Do you
gamers
support the
represent...
way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish that's served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all human beings are created equal.
We are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers. It was the age of gamers. It was the age of oppressors.
The satellite orbit bombing incident, also known as the Checkmate tragedy, sparked recollections of the horrible event witnessed here just 9 years ago. Are we continuing to ignore this?
It was the epoch of utopia. It was the epoch of dystopia.
Why? How can my destiny be so miserable that my born talent is a sin?
It was the winter of silence. It was the spring of uprisings.
No organization has yet come forward to claim the crimes. However, a radical group of
Do you
gamers
support the
represent...
way the government is handling these dangerous...
Do you want a life surrounded by time bombs that could be detonated at any time?
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
I have a dream that one day this republic will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all human beings are created equal.
We are unstoppable. We are all going directly to the Republic of Gamers.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jimmy. Welcome to our ship. Today will be one of the most historical days. We will be the witness of ASUS ROG 10th Gen launching. Aren't you curious? Keep your eyes on me. I will tell you more. Apa kabar semua? It's great to see you all again. This year, we have been through a lot together. Before the event starts, I want to show my biggest thanks to each of you who is watching ROG Intel 10th Gen online launch event now. Even in this pandemic condition, all of you are still with us, with ASUS and with ROG. We cannot continue our success without your support. Now is the time to share our success together. In worldwide, ROG is no doubt the #1 gaming laptop brand based on 2020 April GfK. We gained 22.6% market share. Until last year, ROG constantly achieved more than 7,000 awards. Based on 2020 April GfK, we are also solidly #1 gaming laptop brand in the focus area all over the world. Starting from West EMEA, East EMEA, and of course in APAC region. Especially in a country like USA, UK, Finland, France, Sweden, Greece, Hungary, Romania, Russia, Malaysia, and Thailand. ROG is a solid #1 gaming laptop brand. Last and the most important country, Indonesia, we still maintain the unbeatable #1 in gaming laptop with a 57% market share. Terima kasih banyak. As we all know that the world has changed dramatically this year with the COVID-19 pandemic, where it affects every aspect of our lives. Billions of people turn to connected devices to help them cope with life and work under lockdown. Almost 50% of internet users been spending more time using their laptop compared to their pre-lockdown behaviors. People's digital life behavior are also changing dramatically. We can say that significant numbers of people have already overcome key barriers to trial and adoption. So new habit formed and change is unavoidable. People are spending more time on creating the contents and streaming. In ROG, we take that as a challenge and bring that as our spirit. The reason why we continuously surprise you with the latest ROG products is because we keep evolving with the world and ready to change anytime. Here are 3 important elements that we value the most. It's the spirit of ROG, our end user, and the last and the most innovative technology. And yes, every time our end users evolve, the ROG spirit and the leading technology innovation will also evolve to bring the best of the best product to the market. You might wonder, what is our ROG spirit? Based on cyberpunk concept, ROG spirit is born to enhance the identity and the experience of the world. In this ROG world, lives neo gamers who have spatial abilities and their own epics as a symbol of freedom and creativity. All the elements of our products, visual, technologies, and marketing materials are based from this ROG world. All the images and identities is synchronized through the ROG worldview. We have prepared a very special video about lives through the eyes of the ROG worldview. ROG spirit is not the only thing we consider while planning our product. ROG end users is formed strongly by the core gamers. The need of the core gamers is always our first priority. But as I said, we're always on to the change. From the research and also the trend, ROG laptops not only get more attention from the hardcore gamers, more and more demands from creators, programmers, and many more from different fields. And so yes, we did listen to this voice and prepare the surprise hero product this time to fulfill the needs for all the creators. Not only for the creators, inspired with how the world is improving constantly and how diversified our end users are. So in this 2020, we create a unique combination of color, where we use black as a basic and put the new pink color to embellish the uniqueness of the design. We craft this idea on the design to bring you a whole new experience, which brings us the electro-punk. By using this color, ROG hopes to bring joy and positivity to a world and give the best to our end user, so they can always be the inspiration in their field. Focusing on ROG spirit and design didn't mean to sacrifice the performance. We are behind the innovators, so ROG products are always packed with the leading technology. Here are 6 highlighted KSP, which are adapted in the complete ROG Intel 10 Gen lineup. The most powerful Intel 10 Gen processor, the best lit-up display, the most innovative liquid metal technology. The updated SSD slots with pop-up screw to help easier customization and the most convenient Type-C charging. Regarding the first and the most important technology, let's welcome Intel APJ CCG Sales Director Jack Huang to show you the strength of the Intel 10 Gen processors.
Thank you, Asus, for inviting me to be part of this exciting launch. I am thrilled to be here to join the introduction of some of the most innovative and highest performance ROG products ever, powered by our new 10th Gen Intel Core processors. 10th Gen Intel Core processors deliver desktop caliber performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz to deliver the highest performance gameplay, and with 8 core options that can handle the most demanding tasks for gamers and creators alike. We continue to work closely with Asus and are partnering to deliver new, unique platform features such as Thunderbolt 3 for the first time on Zephyrus, and the industry's fastest connectivity with Intel Wi-Fi 6, available on all ROG 10th Gen products. The 10th Gen Intel Core i9 processors deliver the ultimate in performance and can be unlocked for ultimate gaming, creation, and streaming experiences. Asus offers a great lineup of 10th Gen i9 and i7 8-core products such as the ROG Strix S-Car 17, the ROG Zephyrus M15, and the ROG Zephyrus Duo. Asus and Intel continue to partner closely together to drive the new innovative form factors and designs. I'm absolutely in love with the new Zephyrus Duo. Powered by up to a 10th Gen Intel Core i9 processor and armed with a secondary screen, you can game and create like never before. This is truly a game changer. This is a highly versatile gaming laptop equipped with a 15-inch primary display and a half-height second display. We think this will allow gamers to take their gameplay to new levels by having more information at their fingertips and seamlessly multitask. Intel continues to push the gaming industry forward, and our deep technical collaborations with Asus have brought these innovative form factors to life. In addition to the beautiful Zephyrus Duo, we have a full lineup of Asus gaming systems powered by the latest 10th Gen Intel Core processors. Thank you again, Asus, for years of innovation and partnership with Intel. We are honored to have been on this journey with you. Big congratulations on the launch of your 10th gen based systems. Next, let's welcome ROG Global TPR Sasha Krohn to talk more about the other 5 KSPs of upgraded technology. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Sasha Krohn, Head of Technical Marketing for ASUS and ROG Systems. I always enjoy meeting you guys face to face. It's a pity it can't happen this year, but I'm already excited about seeing you all next year. So Jack did a great job talking about all the improvements from 9th gen to 10th gen. And we have been busy refining and improving our laptops too. So here are some of the key points that we would like to highlight that we are particularly proud of. Going from 9th gen to 10th gen, we don't just swap out one part for the next. We actually try to push up the stack and go for the top part that we can possibly put into our laptops. So going from Core i7 in the 9th gen to Core i7 in the 10th gen, we actually go from a 6-core part to the fastest Core i7, which is an 8-core part. So you get 2 extra cores, memory cache goes up from 12 megabytes to 60 megabytes, and the memory clock, the DDR4 memory clock, goes from 2666, not just to 2933, but we actually go all the way up to 3200 megahertz. So all our 10th gen Core i9 systems come with 3200 megahertz DDR4 straight out of the box, and all the 8-core Core i7 parts come with 2933 out of the box, and you can easily push that up to 3200 megahertz in BIOS. In true ROG spirit, we've been innovating our panels at a crazy speed. So it's hard to remember that only 2 years ago, we started with a 120 Hz IPS panel, the first ones to bring this to market in a gaming laptop. And now we're at already double the speed, 240 Hz, and even pushed it to 300 Hz now. That's really insane if you think about it, because now gaming laptop panels are running at 300 Hz. The fastest you can find on a desktop monitor is actually 240 Hz. So whether you want the fastest gaming panel on the planet, 300 Hz, 240 Hz with 3 milliseconds and 100% sRGB, or you want something more creator-focused with our 4K 100% Adobe RGB panel, we got you covered. And we got both of those panels with G-Sync support, and they're both Pantone validated and calibrated at the factory. That means each panel and each laptop actually is individually calibrated at the factory to ensure maximum color accuracy. And thanks to GPU Switch, we're able to let you play with G-Sync enabled or enjoy the benefits of Optimus for longer battery life. The most memorable and notable improvement that most of you will probably associate with our ROG 10th gen gaming laptops is that we're bringing liquid metal to all of them. So all ROG Strix and ROG Zephyrus models come with liquid metal now. We've been working together with Thermal Grizzly in Germany and Der Bauer in particular, shout out to you, on this for the last few years, and to make sure we get the most out of liquid metal in our laptops. And this is something that's actually not that obvious from the outside. The process we had to come up with and the tools we had to develop in-house to apply the liquid metal and to ensure that the liquid metal stays on the silicon die, on the CPU die, and the CPU die only is actually something that took us quite some time and effort. But it totally paid off. We actually made a really cool video that shows the process of how we apply the liquid metal. So let's have a look. Another really cool thing about our 10th gen series is that all of them now come with our pop-up screw. Our pop-up screw comes in one corner of the laptop and stays attached to the bottom cover. So when you remove all the screws and you unscrew them, the pop-up screw stays on the bottom cover, but then pops open the cover by around 1 millimeter. That's just enough so you can pry open the cover, remove it from the laptop, and then you can upgrade the memory, the SODIMM slots, or the SSDs. And on our Strix models, now we actually have 3 M.2 SSD slots, and 2 of them can even run in RAID 0. So you can upgrade and access all of them and configure your system however you want now or in the future. Type-C charging or Type-C PD for power delivery is something we're also really proud of. We're the first ones to bring it to gaming laptops, and it really makes a huge difference when it comes to portability of the laptops. So for our Zephyrus models, top to bottom, we support Type-C charging. And when you're at home and you need all the performance of your system, you probably still need your 180, 230, or 240 adapter. But when you go outside, you probably don't need all the performance. And for those scenarios, it's perfect to just bring a small, lightweight Type-C PD charger. Some of them are as low as 88 grams, so you don't even feel if you have them in your pocket with you. Also, in many places, you have a Type-C PD charger already, so you don't even need to bring one by yourself. That means you essentially never run out of battery, and you can quickly charge up wherever you go. Based on popular demand, we also added Thunderbolt 3 to our 10th gen gaming laptops. So the ROG Zephyrus S17, S15, and M15 now come with Thunderbolt 3, which allows you to connect super fast external SSD storage or external graphics adapters. So you can connect external boxes to your laptop that let you install a desktop graphics card for even greater performance and the option to upgrade the graphics in your laptop in the future. This sums up what we believe are the key takeaways from our ROG 10th Gen gaming laptop series. Now let's welcome Jimmy back on the stage to show you guys our powerful ROG Intel 10th Gen family.
Let's welcome the most powerful Intel 10th Gen family.
Hello everyone, I'm Gary from ADC, the ASUS Design Center. Before we talk about the design concept, I'm going to share again the core thinking in our design team. We believe that the thorough experience is the key to link gamers together, and this kind of bond could be very, very strong. But how do we create the exclusive ROG experience, which is different from our competitors? We think that it should be based on our innovation products, the brand beliefs, and then a community where gamers feel they belong to. And these are the criteria when we build every ROG products. Based on the design research, we found that using the multiple display become the significant demands of the gamers, and so do the professions. And this is where our design and form factor concept come from. But remember the rebel, which is one of the ROG spirit. We could not just add one more screen there. We had to figure out what is the best solutions for gamers. Therefore, we evaluate some different user habits and experience. One is the combination of two 16:9 screen. That means 32:9 in total. The other is the combination of two ROG phones with the total 36:9 screen. And the last one is the same ratio as 3 16:9 screen. Every solution has its own benefits, and we did a lot of research and interview with gamers for making the decision, which is 32:9, the biggest screen and the best experience. Not only the screen size, we thought deeply about how gamers interact with their devices. We broke away from conventions, as we do for all ROG products for the rebuild. In order to make the second display working seamlessly, we create a new type of hinge. This hinge taps the display upward for 13 degrees, and it also moves the display to 28 millimeters. It's all about gamers' comfortable viewing and a stable interaction with the touchscreen. As one of the Zephyrus family, the slash is must, and it shows the attitude of ROG, clear and powerful. This slash also represents the slashes who have different demands during working, gaming through the second display. For gamers, the second screen could show some additional match information or the quiz directions. Even it could be a game streaming deck. For creators, it helps them to keep the critical toolbar in view and leave more space on the primary display when photo editing or animation editing. Or just the most normal usage, works, chat, and music at the same time. This is how the Zephyrus Duo 15 helped us to get better experience. And this is the design concept and the story behind. Next, let's work on ASUS Indonesia ROG PM lead, Alistair, to talk more about the most powerful Intel 10th Gen ROG family.
Apa kabar semua? I'm Alistair, ASUS Indonesia ROG PM Lead. Teman-teman media dan channel partner yang terhormat, terima kasih telah datang. Thanks for joining our event today. Terima kasih. Today, I'm very excited to share with you all about our 2020 class of gaming champions. 2020 is a great year. Although a lot of challenges in outer world that try to defeat us. But we together with ROG, let's race beyond. Stay tuned guys. Let's check out the most powerful 10th Gen gaming laptop together.
Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, let me welcome the world's first dual-screen gaming laptop with 4K Ultra HD display, Zephyrus Duo 15. Before I start, let's see the video first. Nowadays, since all media is getting more and more popular, we discovered that gamers are not just gamers. They love to do live streaming and sharing their content to the public via different social platforms. This inspiration gave birth to our ROG Zephyrus Duo 15. With powerful internals, it can perform fantastically for gaming as well as content creation. This time, we're using the best 4K visuals with a broader range of colors. Content creators will release their high-resolution detail and wide color gamut with 4K Ultra HD display. Meanwhile, it's with G-Sync technologies to deliver smoother gameplay with lower input, lag, and no tearing. The second ScreenPad Plus display adds touchscreen utility, stylus support, and vital space to your creative toolkit. Each IPS level panel is factory calibrated to guarantee that every color you see meets globally recognized Pantone color validation requirements to across 100% Adobe RGB color space. Precise color accuracy allows artists, designer, and content creator to do serious professional work and enjoy richer gaming visuals on the same machine. One-of-the-kind hinge design that tilts the secondary display up in the same motion as lifting the lid with 13 degrees, giving you a more comfortable angles for touchscreen interaction and viewing, and opening up a larger air intake to improve cooling through the lightweight metal chassis. The innovative secondary displays make multitasking easy and featuring optimized app that enhance your workflow. Streaming and gaming simultaneously is simpler with two screens. You can switch among different scenarios based on your preference. If you are doing content creation, you can keep your broadcast control video feed and other commands on deck to producing a high-quality stream on the go. If you are focusing on game, stay engaged with your audience by keeping all your chat channels in view as you play. Power performance is equipped with up to the latest 10th Gen Intel Core i9 10980HK CPU. This 8-core processor pushes frequency as high as 5.3 GHz to power through intensive work. The leading-edge NVIDIA Turing graphics architecture brings a real-time ray tracing and AI to gaming. ROG Boost clock, the GeForce RTX 2080 Super GPU, up to the 1330 MHz in turbo mode, offering all inspiring visual details for games, and accelerated performance for demanding tasks like 3D animation and high-resolution video editing. RAID 0 storage, equipped with 2 TB NVMe PCIe x 4 SSDs, run in RAID 0, bringing incredible speed and responsiveness to your system. It's also portable with only 20.9mm thin and 2.4 kilograms, and wrapped in a resilient magnesium aluminum chassis. The Zephyrus Duo 15 let you game, create, stream, and stay productive anywhere. Its high-capacity 90-watt-hour battery let you unplug and take work and entertainment wherever you go. And Type-C charging with the Thunderbolt 3 let you recharge from portable power packs. The USB Type-C charging with Thunderbolt 3 support let creators, gamers, and power users explain their workstations anywhere. You can connect multiple displays for more efficient multitasking or add on high-speed storage for lightning-fast media editing and transfers. With a peak interface bandwidth of up to 40 gigabits, you can output media to Ultra HD TVs, monitors, and more to up to 8K resolution. System speed and responsiveness is boosted by 32 gigabytes of the high-performance 3200 MHz RAM. Besides, our thin and light gaming family Zephyrus also go complete with old 10th-gen processor refresh. So firstly, Zephyrus S17 GX701, the world's thinnest 17 inches gaming laptop, all refreshed to the Intel 10th Gen and with RTX 2080 Max-Q. Zephyrus S15 GX502, the world's first thin and light 300Hz 3 millisecond 15-inch display gaming laptop. And Zephyrus M15 GU502, the most useful gaming laptop. Mobility is always our major concern for Zephyrus series. With our engineers' efforts, it's yet thin and light. Less than 20mm slim and less than 2 kilograms, but also with a battery that can last up to 8 hours of use. To make gaming more accessible and portable without compromising the experience or diluting ROG DNA, the ROG Zephyrus strike a perfect balance between the power and the portability. Active Aerodynamic System, AAS, is an innovative cooling system in ROG Zephyrus S series exclusively, which offer extra air space. And in order to increase airflow through the ultra-slim chassis of the Zephyrus laptop, our original AAS lifted up to expose a smaller vent beneath the chassis. The airflow can be increased by 22% and help 20% temperature reduced. ROG Gaming hotkeys make you stay focused in your gaming section, more easily and quickly in accessing every features in the game. Per key RGB lighting allow you creating personal setting. And next, let me introducing the world's slimmest 17 inches gaming laptop, GX701. It comes with the i7 10th Gen and up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphic card. And RAM is built up to 32 GB. Storage can up to 1 TB NVMe by 4 SSD. And for panel, it's super narrow bezel with only 6.9mm. It's 300Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time with 100% sRGB color ratio. And next, let me introducing the next model, Zephyrus S15 GX502, the world's first thin and light 300Hz 3 millisecond display 15 inches gaming laptop. Let's check out the product video. Yes, it's with high performance. It comes with the i7 10th Gen and up to RTX 2080 Super Max-Q graphic card. And RAM is built up to 32 GB, and the storage can up to 1 TB NVMe by 4 SSD. And for the panel, also we're using the 300 Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time panel as the standard. And it meets Pantone color validation requirement for the color accuracy. More, let me introducing Zephyrus M GU502, the world's most versatile gaming laptop. S from super, slim but with non-complement performance, while for M is standing for the multi-user scenario. This is a model with the perfect balance between function and mobility. For Zephyrus M15 GU502, this laptop comes with the up to 8-core 10th Gen i7 and RTX 2070 graphics, and space for RAM, which can be increased up to 24 GB. And this is the model that changes your stereotype about thin and light gaming laptop. And for the panel, we're using the 240 Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time panel as standard. It meets Pantone color validation requirement for color accuracy. So I think that's all for the Zephyrus series. Thanks all for your attention. And now, let's welcome Henry to introducing about Street series.
Hello, all the media friends and partner. I'm Asus Indonesia Gaming Product Manager, Henry Jen. Let's welcome the world's first 300 Hz gaming laptop with Keystone 2 and liquid metal, our new ROG Street Scar 15 and Scar 17. The ROG Scar series is built for programmer and eSport gamer who are seeking the incredible speed and extreme performance. Our new Streak series was inspired by cooperation with BMW Design Works. The new design combines the eSport spirit with sports car elements. We use keystone like a key to unlock the system performance and a car-like scissor door hinge, which is hidden and more durable. As a part of our flow tech, we pull the display closer to the user. It looks better and the panel doesn't block the airflow. We also added hundreds of tiny holes to improve the thermal performance. On the palm rest, we added cool cyber test pattern and soft touch coating, which give you a whole new touch feeling. On the button, we have our wrap around light bar with multiple RGB zones. It creates a cool ambient glow and floating effect and allows Aura to shine brighter than ever before. With 2mm key travel, ergonomic keycap curve, a desktop-inspired keyboard layout, 5 dedicated hotkeys, overstroke and end key rover, our ROG Scar series provide the best gaming laptop keyboard experience. And per key RGB lighting combined with the light bar and Aura Sync means you can fully customize everything and create your own ROG Scar look. Keys open door to your home, your car, your valuable possessions. ROG Keystone let you unlock the door to World Championship. fame, and honor. This physical key design allows our gamers to have an immersive mechanical trigger experience to set up user their gear. When you insert the keystone, a pattern of moving light appears and unlock your customized setting. We know exactly how we want our system configured. We don't want to adjust everything over and over again. Keystone lets your installing apply your own configurations, including micro key function, cloud profile, and also all personal settings can be saved and restored easily. Keystone also helps to keep your personal data safe with shadow drive. ROG Strix is designed for gamers who seek the excitement and rush for competing at highest speed. ROG Scar features the world's fastest gaming laptop display, an eSport-grade 300Hz 3-millisecond response time IPS panel with 100% sRGB color gamut. It makes high FPS silky smooth and ultra response, giving you a competitive advantage for an important matches. Our latest Strix Scar is powered by the fastest component on the market, up to 10 Gen Core i9 HK, 8-core, unlocked and overclocked, paired with the 150-watt RTX 2080 Super and up to 32 GB RAM with 3200 MHz and 2 TB PCIe by 4 SSD in RAID 0, and additional M.2 slot to expand storage. And next is the world's most powerful 10-gen Intel Core processor gaming laptop, inspired by BMW DesignWorks ROG, Strix G15, G70. The gaming community keeps growing and everyone has a different taste. So last year we added a second color option to the Strix G series. This year we improved the glacier blue to look even more refined. And we are adding a whole new color option, Electropunk. Pink represents energy, vitality, optimism, and hope. Neon colors, especially pink, and are very common in the cyberpunk universe, which we choose as our ROG world setting and design direction. So we choose neon pink for our Electropunk Strix G, an embodiment of the cyberpunk universe come to life. For Electropunk Strix G, we bring the complete accessory as well: keyboard, mouse, mousepad, headset, and more. This way, our fans not only lead the way in the gaming world, but also in style. ROG Strix G comes with the 10-gen Intel i7 processor with liquid metal, paired with the RTX 2060, up to 16 GB RAM, and up to 1 TB PCIe by 4 SSD. Even the most basic panel option on our Strix G is 144 Hz, no more 60 Hz. The Strix G comes with the same awesome keyboard as the Scar series, except with 4 lightning zones instead of per key RGB. It's over the same 2mm key travel, ergonomic keycap curves, a desktop-inspired keyboard layout, 5 dedicated hotkeys, overstroke, and end key rollover. We invite you to join the Republic of Gamers. Which of our gaming laptops is your weapon of choice? Let's watch a recap video of the most powerful Intel 10th Gen ROG family.
Hello everyone, I'm back on the stage again for the most exciting moment, price announcement. ROG always leads the technology, and this time our ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 comes with dual screen to expand more possibilities. The display panel of 4K, 100% Adobe RGB, patent validated to color your world. AAS Plus cooling design with a liquid metal to improve the thermal design, and it's a powerhouse with portability. The ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, the world's first dual-screen gaming laptop with 4K UHD display, empowered by 8-core Intel 10th Gen i9 processor with RTX 2080 Super, 4K UHD panel, 32GB of RAM, 2TB PCIe SSD. The price is $95.999 million rupiah. The ROG Zephyrus Duo 15, the world's first dual-screen gaming laptop with 4K UHD display, empowered by 8-core Intel 10th Gen i7 processor with RTX 2070 Super, 4K UHD panel, 32GB of RAM, 2TB PCIe SSD. The price is 71.999 million rupiah. And next, the ROG Zephyrus S15 and 17, ultra thin and light segment, patent validated display with thin bezels, switchable graphics for work and play, intelligent cooling with liquid metal, perky RGB lighting and Aura Sync. The Asus ROG Zephyrus S17, the world's slimmest 17-inch gaming laptop, empowered by 8-core Intel 10th-gen i7 processor with RTX 2080 Super Max Q, 300Hz panel, 32GB of RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD. The price is 70.999 million rupiah. The ROG Zephyrus S15, the world's first thin and light 300Hz, 3 milliseconds, 15-inch display gaming laptop, empowered by 8-core Intel 10th-gen i7 processor, up to RTX 2080 Super Max Q, 300Hz panel, 32GB of RAM, 1TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 51.999 million rupiah. As for ROG Zephyrus M15, with portable thin and light chassis, superior display at 240Hz, Wi-Fi 6 high-speed productivity, intelligent cooling with liquid metal, perky RGB lighting and Aura Sync. ROG Zephyrus M15, the world's lightest 10th-gen Intel Core processor gaming laptop, empowered by 8-core Intel 10th-gen i7 processor, up to RTX 2070, 240Hz panel, 16GB of RAM, up to 1TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 28.999 million rupiah. For the ROG Strix Scar 15 and 17 series, you can game at 300Hz, run quick and cool with liquid metal. Exclusive Keystone 2 to customize your setting. Explain your game with Hyperdrive RAID 0 Tech, perky RGB lighting and Aura Sync. ROG Strix Scar 15-17 designed for core gamers. The world's first 300Hz gaming laptop with Keystone 2 and liquid metal. Empowered by 8-core Intel 10th-gen i9 processor, up to RTX 2080 Super, 300Hz panel, 32GB of RAM, 2TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 60.999 million rupiah. Empowered by 8-core Intel 10th-gen i7 processor with up to RTX 2080 Super, 300Hz panel, up to 32GB of RAM, and also up to 2TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 33.999 million rupiah. As for the ROG Strix G15 and 17, it features ultra-fast display at 144Hz, 3 SSD slots to easily upgrade, advanced RGB trim with Aura Sync, run quick and cool with liquid metal, and also quick and reliable Wi-Fi 6. The ROG Strix G15 and 17, the world's most powerful 10th-gen Intel Core processor gaming laptop, inspired by BMW design works. Empowered by 6-core Intel 10th-gen i7 processor, with up to RTX 2060, 144Hz panel, up to 16GB of RAM, and up to 1TB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 19.299 million rupiah. Empowered by 6-core Intel 10th-gen i5 processor with GTX 1650 Ti, 144Hz panel, 8GB of RAM, 512GB PCIe SSD. The price starts from 16.299 million rupees. And lastly, for the ROG Strix G15 Electro-Punk Edition, the spec is 6-core Intel 10th-gen Core i7 processor, GTX 1660 Ti, 144Hz, 3 milliseconds panel, 8GB of RAM, and 512GB PCIe SSD. all bundled with electro-punk mousepad and electro-punk backpack. The price is 22.999 million rupiah. That's all for the most powerful Intel 10th Gen ROG lineup. But please stay tuned for our latest and most exciting door price session.
The first time when I got this project, Jim came out to me and he asked me the concept would be with, like having something to do with face paint. And, like I never really tried, I never really experimented with face paint before, but after a while I came out with this idea to make the face paint into like a storyline. It basically symbolizes your emotions, bad emotions and feelings that you bottle up inside you, inside your mental. That's the thing that I want to project in this music video.
Oh, you never mean the things you say. Oh, you never mean the things you say. So hush, don't you bother. Go mix up another.
So this song is basically about, I guess in a way, being hung up on someone and like realizing that you've been fooled by them and like by their actions, and then finally realizing that, you know, you're so much better than what they've been doing to you. Basically, Ricky, he is the A&R of Plus Records. He was the one who hooked me up with Yellow Claw. One day he messaged me and he was like, hey, like, can you sing on this track? Like, I think it would be really cool if you guys could, you know, do like a collab, and it would be kind of like a joint thing from someone that's from Plus and then someone from like the Wrong family.
Mapping out the moves and married out the lines getting blurred. I won't fall for your words, no. So let's not talk too much. Please don't call this love. I get my hopes off for you.
Di music videonya sebenarnya kita partnya dikit-dikit sih, nggak terlalu banyak karena memang kita mau banyakin ke penyanyinya, which is Kreko, dan juga karena harusnya awal banget itu syutingnya tuh barengan, jadi kita sama Yellow barengan di satu studio, tapi karena COVID-19, thank you so much, jadinya kita masing-masing dan cuma bisa beberapa scene aja gitu, tapi ya hopefully di editing akan jadi
It's a song with our good friends, Red Genius. We've known them for like many years now. We played some shows together, like maybe 2016 or 2017, and after us we stayed friends, like hang out when we were in Jakarta or Bali or whatever. And they released on our label, we played each other's tracks, so it was just a matter of time before we had to drop like a really good, big song though. And yeah, I'm happy we did it, and I feel like the fans, especially all our Indonesian fans, really wanted this to happen, you know? Young girl, really great artist called Reiko. She doesn't have that much out yet, but she has a really beautiful voice, like a really unique voice, like a jazzy kind of voice. But then she really goes into like that hip hop pop vibe, and I don't know, I feel like she could be a big breakthrough star somewhere next year. Maybe this song could help a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy we work with her, and excited to see where that goes.
The concept of the song is obviously a love song of a guy or a girl. It's all about perspective. That is not happy with the way she gets treated, and you know, about the stuff that gets said to her.
Our new biggest artist, Kreko. She'll be big someday, I promise.
Thank you. Thanks for the faith.
Thank you.